Ooh. What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Another session of that verbal cardio, man. We back. We back yet again, man. It's another glorious week of existence. So we back. I wasn't here last week for verbal cardio because we was overseas. We was in Europe. And but I'm back this week, man. What's up now? What's up now? I got my co-host extraordinaire, Water. Water is the best co-host of all time. It gets no better than this. Everybody needs Water as their personal co-host, companion, life partner. This is your life partner right here. This is your real life partner. You know what I'm saying? You might think it's another person. No, it's this. Water is your true life partner, your companion, your spouse. Nothing else matters if you don't have water in your life. Nothing. Nothing else matters. Nothing else can continue to go on without that water in your life. Remember that, man. Put some respect on water's name. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Put some respect on water's name, man. Got Amir on the ones and twos, man. We back. Got the patron saints in here. Shout out to the patron saints. Kedra, Jesse, Brian, Twa, Salim. It's Miss Smiley, Cafe Olay, Mr. Enigma, Zakia, Tim Scotty, Tanisha Turner, Cute Smile 2, DJ Hizzle, Shakinia Walker, Katie 10IC, you know what I'm talking about, you feel me? Camila, BT, KC, Miss Ma'am, Cutie B, J Finesse, Styler, Ryan, Latoya Larkin, alrighty then, Alice, Keisha Lewis, AJ, Miss Ree Renee, Martise Bryan, and Brian Dilmar, Eric Payne, Candy Cammy. What up, y'all? We back up in here, man. Shout out to little brother. It's the shirt I got on today. LB. Oh, wait, LB. I'm all looking at the reflection. LB, man. Little brother, one of my favorite rap groups of all time. We in here. I'm on the IG Live right now, but it's going to cut off. If you don't join the Patreon, you're going to miss out, man. Join the Patreon right here, right now. Challenge you. Join the Patreon. I got a movie night tonight cracking too. So if you want to get in on that movie night, join my Patreon right here, right now. I don't see nobody joining, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? So Keith Lee, he is an epic TikTok and Instagram social media food critic / fighter, family man, husband, dope dude. He does food reviews and they're great, you know, and you know he blew up on his platforms as he should, and he just be reviewing food and stuff like that, and it's great. I love. First of all, I just love watching people eat food. So even though, you know, he be eating meat and everything, I still be all in. And I told Keith, I was like, yo, man, go to Atlanta vegan breakfast. He was like, man, I don't do the vegan. I was like, all right, you're right. I just had to throw it in there. So not mad at him at all. So he's in Atlanta and he's talking about certain places that, you know, either they got, you know, no customer service or they just got these extra rules that they be just slapping people with. Like he did this one review where you can't order unless everybody is there at one time to order. Just real stickler like rules for your establishment. We can't take the order until everybody's here. You can't add nothing else to the order. Once you order, it's done. It's like these, and I get it from a staff perspective. I get that a lot of times customers can ask for a lot and they could get annoying. I get it. So you put your rules in place to keep all of that at bay. I get it. But come on, man. Too many rules are just annoying, and then you're just going to lose customers because it's like, man, you got too many rules. And so the big conversation piece is Atlanta customer service. How are people getting treated in Atlanta at these food spots? And now, mind you, I haven't eaten at a lot of places in Atlanta. Usually, like for me, I'm a creature of habit. So if I know they have something that I like, I'm gonna just come back to the same place. I'm not the guy that always has to go somewhere new. I genuinely like I'll end up at some place new. If I hear about a place or it's close or it's near me, I'll be like, all right, let me go over here and get this. But there are certain places when I'm in Atlanta, I'm getting Atlanta vegan breakfast every time. When I go to Atlanta, I go to Atlanta vegan breakfast. They got some good ass biscuits. They got a biscuit egg sandwich that's just fire. And the customer service is tremendous. Now I did do a disclaimer in my video when I was talking about that. I was like, these places that I go to, they know who I am. So that could affect customer service, which is fair. Like if they know you already, they genuinely nicer or whatever. But so I threw that in there as to why my Atlanta food experience has always been pretty good in terms of customer service. Like I haven't, the only place was that Caribbean food spot in the West End. It's across from that West End Mall, over there by Wadata, over there by the Peaches Strip Club. It's a Caribbean food spot. When I went there, they was rude, but the food was good. And you know, when I'm at a Caribbean spot, I'm low-key expecting rudeness. Low-key, in the back of my mind, when I go into a Caribbean food spot, internally, I'm expecting minimal customer service. That's just, I don't know what it is. Not to say the Caribbeans are rude, but that's just the vibe I go in. That's the energy I go in with. I just expect to take the L on customer service. When I'm walking up into a Caribbean spot, I'll be like, man, they probably gonna be rude, but the food gonna be fire. That's just what I expect. And it's a shame that I expect this. But that's what I got at that Caribbean food spot in Atlanta in the West End by the shoe store. The shoe store they got a security guard in there with a full rifle, Famous Footwear, some one of them foods. It's not Famous Footwear. It's
What you said, across from West End Mall?
Yeah.
Athlete's Foot.
Athlete's Foot. Yeah. That's the one. Full rifle out front. I'm like, yo,
it's the green one. Right? It's like green on the outside?
The I can't remember.
It's it's a takeout place, right? Only? Is it like takeout only?
Oh, the Caribbean joint?
Yeah.
I think it is green. It's like you got the shoe store right here, and to the right of it, you got a little strip of you got the supply store on that corner. So you can get like all kind of black supplies, whether it be hair stuff, lotions, butters. And then there's a little restaurant / club thing next to it. And then there's the Caribbean food spot.
I mean, we were there, so I kind of...
Yeah.
I know exactly the place we were talking about, but...
They was rude in there, but the food was good. The food was good. But that was my only like rude experience in Atlanta. But again, they knew me. So... I acknowledge that point. Because I always go to Wadata, I go to Sealy's Raw Reality, and I go to Atlanta Vegan Breakfast. And I have been to Barney's twice for their brunch. I've been to Barney's twice. Service was great, but they knew us. So again, you know.
I went back. They were good.
They were good again?
They were nice, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we can vouch for Barney's as well.
There's certain places in Atlanta I can vouch for. That new stuff, the place he was talking about, I'm not sure. But my brother was like, Old Lady Gang, the Real Milk and Honey, he's like, both of them, he's like, trash. And he's like, but since I moved in 2018, he was like, it's only gotten worse, like as far as like customer service stuff goes. Damn. But it is probably people just opening up stuff, taking out the loans, and then building a business and having all these kind of crazy things. But it also seems like they prioritize like influence or money or anything like that. Like that's what matters most. Like, yeah, we doing this, we got a business, but you could pay your way in if you want. Like we'll treat you differently, like this and that, because it's about the status, like the you know, that kind of stuff. And that's just
trash.
You know, that's not a good integrity to have if you're really trying to run a restaurant.
For sure.
And that's what Keith Lee was exposing. He ain't do nothing wrong.
He ain't do nothing wrong.
He ain't do nothing wrong.
Keith is not in the wrong whatsoever at all. He be giving us the real experiences that he has. And that's what makes him popular, is because he's authentic. And so, and that's what we love about them. So it's just, and we all know these places with the whack customer service. And I will say, Slutty Vegan, the times that I've been there, good customer service.
Yeah.
Great energy. Like the energy is on 10 at Slutty Vegan when I go.
They didn't even let us cut or nothing. Remember when we went?
Yeah.
We had to stand in line like everybody else.
Yep, sure did. We stood in line, but when we got in there, we got in the line, it was like energy was right. It was fun. So that's my experience with Atlanta eating. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can't vouch for everybody else. And now I'm hungry. Talking about all this food, I'm hungry now. I've been fasting. I'm on the clock. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to break this fast. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I'm about to turn off the IG live soon. If you want to see the rest of this episode, join my Patreon. Click the link in my bio. Join up today. You won't have to get interrupted service right now. You don't have to do this. You can join up. You can be a part of this. You can be a patron saint. All you got to do is pull the trigger. That's all you got to do. It's easy, man. Join up, man. The patron saints is in there having a good time and ain't nothing going to get cut off. They going to get the smooth episode, no interruptions. Is that what you want? You want the interruptions? You want to miss out? What's up, Robin? You want to miss out right now? Why you want to miss out? Why would you want this? Why would you want this? Anyway, I'm cutting off the IG. So, oops, I almost hit the wrong button. I almost reported somebody on accident. All right, IG is cut off. Now we in the mix. It's Halloween today. By the time this episode drops, it's not going to be Halloween anymore. It's going to be November 1st. But it's Halloween today, right here, right now. What's the worst Halloween candy?
Candy corn.
Candy corn is in the conversation. Candy corn is now in the conversation. My thing with candy corn, initially I liked it. I was like, yo, candy corn is legit. But then when I got older and time went on, I was like, candy corn ain't really hitting like that. It was cute. It's cool looking. It looks like Halloween. At the same time, the candy corn ain't
actually
hitting.
Licorice. I mean,
licorice is just terrible.
Black licorice or whatever.
Across the board.
I forgot. I be forgetting about that because I can't believe anybody eats that.
Across the board. Licorice is terrible.
I would eat candy corn all day over licorice.
Absolutely. But I consider licorice is just the easy culprit of just nastiness. We'd be like, licorice is out. I would say black licorice, candy corn. I don't like Spree. Not Spree. What's the one? What's the joints that are in the little wrappers? It's like 10 of them in a wrapper. Smarties.
Dang, you don't like Smarties?
Smarties are cool, but they just be like, I don't want them in my Halloween bag.
I actually like Smarties.
Like they're not terrible, but I don't want them around. Three Musketeers. I don't want it around.
Anything with chocolate, mint, or coconut, I'm good on that.
Oh yeah, I don't do coconut and the chocolate. So if you got the Mounds in there, Almond Joy, whatever, I want no parts of it.
I heard what was somebody not that long ago it was recorded. They were saying circus peanuts.
Oh yeah.
I grew up eating those, so I got maybe a soft spot for them, but I haven't had them in years, so I have no idea. They're probably not good.
I got no love for those. The little candy little ducks.
Peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can rock with that either.
I'm not rocking with the Peeps, man. Get the Peeps up out of here.
I used to like Fun Dip, but I'm getting
Fun Dip can go.
The stick is terrible. Fun
Dip can go. They can get the hell up out of here, shorty. They can bounce.
What's the candy? It was like candy cigarettes or something. Do they even sell those anymore?
Oh yeah, I rarely see those. I feel like they got discontinued.
It's like eating chalk. Can't rock with that either.
I like candy. I like candy apples, Laffy Taffy, not Laffy Taffies, Taffy apples. I like those. They hard to eat though, like because it's a lot. Like if I had a taffy apple now, I would have a fork and a knife because I'm grown now. You know, I've lived life. I've raised children. You know what I'm saying? I've worked. I've held jobs down. I paid taxes. So I got a fork and knife the taffy apple now because it's a lot. But back when I was a kid, look out.
Taffy apple. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like an apple. It's dipped in caramel. It's got the peanuts on top of the caramel.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have seen that. I'm used to seeing candy apple.
Oh yeah, candy apple is the same.
Yeah,
same thing.
My dad used to tear those up.
Yeah,
your teeth, bro.
Man.
That's a hard thing to bite into. It's like a lollipop with an apple inside.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I need the fork and the knife now. I got to hold it and just bite into it. And the apples are huge.
Yeah.
Big ass apples. Big booty apples. Bit old honey I could do without.
Oh, Tootsie Rolls. Oh my God. And people love to get a whole bunch of those away.
Tootsie Rolls, I'm in between. Like I could do them, but there's never any emotion.
There's no reason. You know how mad I was when I got a Tootsie Pop for the first time?
Oh, yeah.
I thought there was gum in there. I was severely upset. I was like, I can't believe people eat this.
They do. I do like Tootsie Pops, though. I used to have a Tootsie Pop at lunch every day in high school. I had Tootsie Pop with a raspberry or strawberry. I would have a Tootsie Pop. I had a Tootsie Pop not that long ago. They had one in I think I was at a store or something, and they had Tootsie Pops in there. I grabbed one. It was a good time. It was a walk down memory lane. But my favorites, though, on Halloween, Snickers, Kit Kat, Crackle, Twix, Skittles.
Crackle, what's that?
Starburst. What else? Peanut M&Ms.
Oh, Crackle. Bro, I don't...
Yeah, Crackles be right.
I don't know if I've ever seen this.
Nestle Crunch is good.
Butterfinger.
Paydays. Butterfinger's legit. I'm not mad at Baby Ruth. I'll pass on the peppermint patty. I'm not big on the chocolate and mint together, unless it's a Girl Scout cookie. If the Girl Scout cookie, the thin mints, I'm 100% into the thin mints. Without a doubt, without question. I'm all in. So the first date list, that was a huge deal on social media. It was going down. The two posts that I did about the date list, crazy engagement. It was so many comments in there. It was crazy. I was like, God damn, man. It was crazy. The first date list was pandemonium. So it was all kind of people responding to it. It was all kind of other lists being made, the rebuttal lists being made, which was, and a lot of them were ridiculous. So it was like pretty much everything was ridiculous. But the first date locations, you know, the places on this list: Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, sporting events. You couldn't go nowhere. According to this list, you got nothing left except for a super pricey ass restaurant that's local to your city. You got nothing else. Everything's off the table. And I'm a firm believer that first dates should be something low key for a first date. First date should be low key, in my opinion. You know, I just feel like you shouldn't overdo it on the first date. Don't take somebody somewhere where you can't keep up that same energy throughout the relationship. You done blew your load in the first date. unless you got it like that. And if you already balling and stuff like that, you just move differently throughout life. But the majority of the people out here, on the day-to-day, we ain't living lavishly out here. So, a super extravagant first date, we ain't gonna be able to keep that up all year round. So it's like, man, where are we going? Where can we go? Where can we go? And the Waffle House could be a good time. I've had a good time at the Waffle House. The Waffle House, man, there's no frills in there. It's no frills. No distractions. That's where you go and you read the energy at the Waffle House. You reading each other's energy. You feeling each other out. You might not be worth the money to spend on. We might not vibe. I don't want to pay $400 on somebody I don't vibe with. No, who wants that? Who wants to do that? You didn't earn the top shelf meal. We ain't vibing. Well, I want to spend all this money and we don't even have chemistry. No. Nah, man. Hell no. Hell no. Speaking of money, let me pause it right here. Speaking of money, life doesn't happen bi-weekly, right? So why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your paycheck. So now, for the people that can't, you can't wait every 2 weeks before you get paid. Sometimes you need money now. God damn it. I need the money now. Earnin has got you on that front, man. They're going to hold you down till you get paid. I wish they had this when I was working a 9 to 5. Man, I wish they had this. Because I had to wait, man. When you waiting, that 2 weeks feels like an eternity when you waiting to get paid. When your money is funny, when your money is hilarious and you waiting to get paid, you counting the milliseconds till you get paid again. You like, yo, man, where's this money coming? That's what Earnin, they got you, man. They got you. Make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want the peace of mind. We want the peace of mind to know that we ain't going to go broke in these 2 weeks. We want the peace of mind to know that if I need the cash to fix my vehicle to get to work, I can go to Earnin and be like, yo, Earnin, let me hold about 500. You go in there, you get your 500, you good to go. You can breathe again. They got you. Earnin is dope, man. So download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. And when you download the Earnin app, type in verbal cardio under podcast when you sign up. It'll help the show. So please do that. Verbal cardio under podcast. Don't forget to put the verbal cardio in there. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust and member FDIC. So remember, they are not a banking institution. So go to Earnin, get the app in Google Play or the Apple App Store. Type in verbal cardio under podcast. When you sign up, it'll help the show. Verbal cardio under podcast. Put that Earnin, man. Get in on it. Get in on it, shorty. So yes. So let me ask my patron saints this. Where was your last first date at? Where'd you go? On the last first date that you had, where'd you go? I want to know. Fill me in. PJ Coffee Shop. TGIF. Funny Bone to see me. Okay, Gladys. Starbucks. Notice that a comedy club was not on the list. Starbucks. Now you've been married 20 years. The Beach. Texas Roadhouse. A Jamaican restaurant. The movies. Starbucks. Starbucks is coming up a lot. The Cheesecake Factory. Okay, Mr. Enigma. An Asian fusion type restaurant. My apartment. Ooh, okay, Latoya. I see what you're doing in there. A walk in the park on a nice summer afternoon. Applebee's. Canoeing. Ooh, canoeing, huh? My last first date I had was Texas Roadhouse / the movies. The mall. And Dave & Buster's. We are 10 years strong. Ball Brothers in DC, then Checkers. Yes. Nicole, thank you, man. We was the first date. Dave & Buster's, Denny's, movies, then the Riverwalk, Barnes & Nobles, eating crab. We played pool and a bite afterwards. The Beach, Twin Peaks to watch a fight, Famous Dave's, Cantina 15, Alpaca. I don't know what Alpaca is. Dave & Buster's, then to see me in New York City. Wow. Kayvon, thank you. Coffee shops are ideal for a first date. The mall, open spaces. First date was the movies. Married for 11 years now. Look at this. Various locations, simple. There's a couple curveballs in here like canoeing. That sounds pretty dope. But a lot of low-key action. And a lot of the people with some 10 years strong, 11 years strong, super low-key on the first date. Super low key. And for those of y'all that chose me as a first date place, man, thank y'all, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I wasn't on the list. They said for a no-no. What if specifically I was on the list? Like a Tony Baker show. That's where you don't go for a first date. Like, God damn, man. Don't do me like this. Don't do your boy like this. Yeah, man. Movie night watching Who Cloned Tyrone. Yes. First dates. Let's get it. So yeah, that was the talk of the town. The first date list. The food I had in Europe, they want to know. I only ate at Whole Foods in London because Kev wanted to get together to have dinner in London. But the place he chose didn't have a lot of vegan options. It had like 5 options for me. So I opted out. And I was like, yo, I'll meet y'all there. I'm gonna just grab something to eat. I'm gonna grab something to eat first, and then I'm gonna meet y'all there. And then after a while, just like, y'all just eat. And they was mad at me because I didn't show up. But, sometimes, now mind you, when we on the road, I like to build with the team. I like to, I'm a team player. So a lot of the times, I'll be breaking bread with them, but I already ate somewhere else or they don't have a lot of options for me, and then I just fast. So I'm usually just sitting there watching everybody eat while I sit there. Now, mind you, I can handle it for the most part, but it's hard. So for this particular dinner, I was just like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not just gonna sit on the side relegated to only a few options. I'm not gonna do it this time. So I didn't go. But I ended up, I didn't feel like looking for a place on foot. And it was so much foot traffic around where we were in London. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to Whole Foods. And plus I didn't want to do a lot of heavy eating out anyway. So I was just like, let me just go to Whole Foods. And then they had a hot bar. So I had like a bowl. I just made a bowl. It was black beans, tofu, and greenery or whatever. So I just had that. But and Sabrina was pissed. She was like, you went to Whole Foods? All those options in London. You went to Whole Foods? I was like, you right. And I went twice. I went to Whole Foods twice, y'all. I went to Whole Foods twice. The bowl I had in Berlin, though. The bowl I had in Berlin was fire. That bowl, I had greenery in there. I had spinach in there, kale udon noodles. I had chicken in there. I also had some tofu in there. I had double proteins in there. It was a good ass bowl. I took a picture of it. I posted it. That bowl was right. I wanted another bowl, but then I got full and then I lost momentum. But the food I had in Portugal. So we went to this place. So Melissa found a spot that we could all eat at. She found a great spot called Flora and Fauna, or Fauna and Floral. Mad vegan options on the menu. Right? And I was just like, man, thank you, Melissa. This is a good spot. I was happy. I was happy because I had mad options and I can go be a team player and I can break bread and I got more than 5 or 4 or 3 options on the menu. So we go there and I was ordering. I was in there ordering. I ordered like some juices. I ordered some juices. I got like a smoothie thing. I got like energy shots. I got these pancakes that were made with oats and bananas. So there was no flour involved. There was oats and bananas. Ordered those pancakes. I got avocado toast, and I got a slice of banana bread that they had over there. Everything was good. The avocado toast was kind of hard. The toast itself was kind of hard, but other than that, it was good toast, but it was just hard. I like mine a little bit softer than that. The pancakes were fire. They came with this like homemade little apple sauce spread type joint. Pancakes were fire. I enjoyed the shit out of them. And then that banana bread. The banana bread, what caught my eye with the banana bread, it was banana bread, and on the top of the banana bread, they had peanut butter and the crushed nuts on the top. Pause on the crushed nuts. They had the crushed nuts on the top. So I was like, man, let me get in on this. So I got in on that. So I ate good, man. And then I went to this place when we were flying to, when I was at the airport, the ticket agent, she recommended, because she said she goes to Portugal a lot, right? So she recommended this place called Honest Greens. She was like, yo, go to Honest Greens. I was like, all right. So I go to Honest Greens in Portugal. I went the first night we were there, I went to Honest Greens. You go in there. So I just picked like, I got coconut rice, garlic herb tofu, and like some greenery. That's what I ordered, right? When I tell you that garlic herb tofu was goddamn fire. It was, the seasoning on this tofu was just, it was so good. It was so good. I was like, this. So you know I went back the next day. I had to re-up. And then when I went back the next day and I re-upped, the place next door, Honest Greens, which is also Honest Greens, but on the other side, they specialize in the drinks. I got like this like fruit smoothie type drink. Fire. I was like, I got another one. I doubled up. I was like, so I want to go back to Portugal so I can go to Honest Greens all the time. And here's the thing, I lost weight in Europe. When I came back and got back on the scale, I was about 5 pounds lighter than I was when I left, maybe even 6. Big surprise because I was eating out everywhere. I was like, wait, what is this? I looked leaner and everything. I thought I was going to gain because I wasn't working out like I normally do. I wasn't walking as many miles as I normally do. So I was just like, I felt like I was going to come back heavier. But on the contrary, I was slimmer when I got back. So, yeah, man. Food was right. Food was right in Portugal. Whole Foods was okay in London. And then that bowl I had in Berlin was fire. So I might be spending more time in Portugal in the future. And Antoinette asks, is there 50-50 when talking about finances and relationships, or is it whoever makes more pays for everything? Interesting question. The typical rule and setup is, if it's a man and woman together, usually the man grabs the bill. Usually. But then, you got those couples where everybody's just grabbing the bill. Everybody, some couples fight for the bill. And, if you're in a relationship, depending on where you are in a relationship, you might have a joint account. So it's pretty much both of y'all paying for the meal. But if you're not that far yet and you got separate accounts, generally, the man, pays for the meal. But a lot of times, the women are paying for the meals too. So I don't know. It's really case by case, kind of. It just depends. And then sometimes you don't feel like paying all the time. You be like, man, you get that. You get that. You know what I'm saying? Just put in on this. So it really depends, I guess. Tony blocks that Apple Pay. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, look out. Box you out. But sometimes I'll fade back and let somebody get it. I'll be like, you got it. You got it. You got it. So yeah. Cause I wouldn't want somebody paying for me all the time. I would just feel like, let me contribute. Let me put in on this. Let me do this. Marty McFly asks, if you could do a collaboration with a Jordan brand, what would that collaboration look like? Such as shoes, apparel. I would like to have my own Jordan 1. I would like to have a bakery edition Jordan 1. I'm a fan of black and white, so I would love a black and white Jordan 1 with the bakery logo on it somewhere. That would be my ideal collab. The bakery ones would be my dream collab. I don't want no upside down swoosh like Travis Scott. But that would be the ideal for me. Black and white is my favorite combo, so it's like that would be the one. Quit Asking 25 asks, you said quit asking. What were your favorite comfort foods, meals in the fall, winter growing up? Let me tell you one of my favorite comfort meals to this day, even now. I love chili. In the fall and winter, nothing is better than chili for me. I love homemade chili. I don't make it and eat it nearly as much as I used to, but I love a good chili. When it be cold outside and gloomy and just overcast, that big ass pot of chili just be right. That big pot of chili be so right. When it's cold outside, no need to worry 'cause I'm so warm inside. Man, a good ass bowl of chili, some cornbread on the side, the oyster crackers in the chili. You can add so much to the chili. You could throw some cheese in there if you want to. You got the oyster crackers. You got the regular crumbled up saltines in that thing. Chili lasts for a long time. Man, it lasts. It be so warm. It just warms your soul. You be looking outside. You be like, man, it's cold out there. Just be looking. Chili be right on time. So that's probably my ultimate fall, winter comfort food is chili. Like, I love it. I love me some chili. I used to go to Wendy's all the time. I used to get their chili. I used to go to Wendy's. There was like a good month where I was going to Wendy's. I would get chili and a baked potato. That was my little move right there. Like, I'm going to Wendy's. I would get chili and a baked potato. That chili was right at Wendy's. And chili was better the next day. Chili be better the next day. For me, chili is better the next day. For me, homemade mac and cheese is better the next day. For me, turkey is better the next day. Thanksgiving Day turkey, better the next day. When I had the Thanksgiving leftovers the next day, the yams, the mac and cheese, the dressing, the turkey, everything's better the next day. Chili is better the next day. Fries ain't better the next day. There are certain foods where you got to get it the night of or the magic ain't the same. But these foods right here, the next day be cracking. I'm hungry right now. Another comfort food for me in the fall and winter, malto meal, cream of wheat, cocoa wheats, those hot cereals right there. Not necessarily oatmeal, even though I love oatmeal, but it was something about malto meal, just the way it looked, the vibe, that hot cereal with just butter and sugar in there, and the consistency is just right, and it's cold outside. I used to get that internal heat up. My mom would make me that malto meal before I went out into the cold abyss of Chicago. The malto meal was right. The cream of wheat was right. It warmed you up. It warmed your whole soul up, man. My soul was warm when I left the house. Before I got lathered up in the Vaseline to keep the wind at bay, I would load up on the malto meal. Nice hot bowl. And you know what's funny? Some people would add milk to the malto meal. They did that for me for a while, and I was just like, I don't really need the milk. Just to cool it off so you can dig in faster. I don't really need the milk, Mom. But like, I remember my brother, Scott, he would have his malto meal too, and sometimes he didn't finish, and I'm a garbage disposal. I would finish his leftover malto meal. But I noticed, I was just like, his malto meal always tasted better than mine. It was weird. I was like, why you always, we eating the same thing, why you always taste better than mine? I don't know what it was. It just tasted better than mine. It's like my mom's French toast. I'll be following my mom's French toast recipe to the letter, to the nail. I'll be following it down to the molecule. Her French toast always tastes better than mine. I follow the exact recipe to a T. But when I have hers, I'll be like, this is better than mine. I don't know what it is. I think my mom be holding out on a few ingredients. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. She be holding out on a few ingredients. Because I'm telling you, I do everything she said do. I include everything she said include, but her French toast tastes different. I'm squinting my eyes till they close completely. There's something going on. And I'm going to find out what it is. I'm going to find out what you withholding, Sandy Baker. I'm going to get that recipe. Oh, yes. I'm going to get that French toast recipe. You're holding out on your own son, your flesh and blood. You're holding out. I got the cinnamon. I got the nutmeg. I got the evaporated milk. I got the eggs. I got the vanilla extract. What am I missing? Why yours taste like this and mine taste like that? Same ingredients, same recipe. What's really going on? I'm going to find out. I'm going to get that real recipe, Sandy Baker. Oh, yes. I'm on to you. Parents leave out a little nugget of information just so they stand out. And maybe, just maybe, on their deathbed, they'll be like, I never told you about. I didn't tell you about the dash of cinnamon sugar. And the margarine. Beep. Like, I knew it. I knew it was something else. I knew it was something else. I knew it. You in the hospital like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So parents, if you're out here, if you're withholding the real recipe, fill your kids in with your children. Don't leave us out here, man. Give us the full recipe. Give us that recipe, man. I want my French toast to taste exactly like yours. That's all I'm saying. All right, give me some this or that, people. Give me some this or that. Oh, somebody asked real quick. Alice asks, do you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert? You know what? I feel like, and this is not a bailout on the answer, I feel like I'm honestly both. I am a mixture of the two. Because I hide sometimes. I hide a lot. And I'm a tad shy, but I'm also the life of the party. I can be the life of the party. Ambivert. What's the ambivert? Is that both? Let me look up ambivert. I've never heard this. Am I Gerald Levert? Ambivert meaning a person who has features of both an introvert, someone who prefers to spend time alone, and an extrovert, someone who prefers to, someone who prefers to be with other people in their personality. I'm an ambivert then. Ambiverts are sometimes also called outgoing or social introverts. So yeah, I'm a mixture of the two. What's up, Shane? I'm a mixture of the two. Because I can definitely, I do love my alone time, and I do hide from time to time, but I can also be in the mix heavy. Like you see me at a game night, game night Tone? Game night Tony is a force to be reckoned with. But at the same time, depending on the setup, I could be very quiet, very reserved, very off to myself, very off to the side. So it really depends. So I guess I'm an ambivert. That's what it is. Because I've definitely been hiding. Some people have been like, yo, Tone, let me come over. I'll be like, I don't really be having company like that, man. I'll just be at the crib solo. All right, we got some this or that's. QDB asks, 3-movie voiceover contract with Pixar or 3-movie, no audition contract with Quentin Tarantino. I'm going to go with the Quentin Tarantino. 3 movies, no audition, Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, I'm going to go with Quentin. Because Quentin's movies kind of elevate your status as an actor. You think about what he did for Samuel Jackson and John Travolta. You think about what he did for Pam Grier. Even the guy Robert Forster, who was in Jackie Brown, he got nominated for an Oscar. You think about what he's done for Christoph Waltz. Uma Thurman. It's just It's just a good look. So I'm gonna go with the Quentin. And then with that elevated status, he also got Brad Pitt an Oscar. With that elevated status, I can do voice work, on many other things after that. So I'm gonna go with the Quentin Tarantino no audition 3-film joint. Give me that Quentin Tarantino joint, man. Let me get it. Let me grab it and hold it. Jay Thomas asks, Beat It, but it's by Prince, or When Doves Cry, but it's by Michael Jackson. Beat It, but it's by Prince, or When Doves Cry, but it's by Michael Jackson. When Doves Cry is the better song overall. Overall, When Doves Cry is a better made song. Lyrically, the build, all of that. But I feel like somebody else singing When Doves Cry. I don't know if I would want to hear that. Like when I hear other people do it, I just be like, So I'm gonna go with, I would rather hear Prince's Beat It. Cause I'm thinking about I can't really hear Michael dig, if you will, the picture. Can't really hear Michael digging, if you will, the picture. Cause the tone that he has to hit in the beginning of the song, I can't really hear Michael in that range. Dig, if you will, the picture. Cause it's a lower register. And then Michael coming in, dig, if you will, the picture. I don't know, man. So I'm gonna go with Prince Beat It. I'm gonna go with that. That's an interesting question though. But I'm gonna go with the Prince Beat It. Better do what you can, so beat it. Shoe Game Shan asks, dinner with me at Denny's or a blind date with a stranger where you got to smash no matter what? Oh. Come on, Shan. This is easy. We at Denny's, man. We at Denny's. That's a easy this or that. I got to smash no matter what. Pass. This or that from Tanisha Turner. K-Swiss or Skechers. Oh, God. Man, y'all be going for the jugular with me, man, because y'all know me. If you don't know this about me, you know now. I hate Skechers and I hate K-Swiss. I do not like the white K-Swiss, the curl up 7s, the dingy 5s. K-Swiss, the white K-Swiss will curl up on you and go dingy in record time. I do not like K-Swiss. Skechers. These shoes are so hideous. And I get it, y'all. I get it. They're functional. They're comfortable. Skechers are trash. Trash. If you're not a kid with Heelys on, get Skechers the hell up out of here, man. Get Skechers the hell up out of here. If you're wearing Skechers, you got Skechers in your home right now, get your life together. Block me. Unfollow me first. Then block me. Because I'm blocking you when I find out. Skechers is hideous. They big, they bulky. And then the ones that aren't bulky, they just look like the night shift 7s. The swing shift 11s. Work shoes. I get it. They work shoes. All right. When you're at work, the shoes don't really matter. I get it. But some people be wearing these Skechers work shoes. That I work hard for the money 6s. to regular events. They going on first dates in these sketches. So I would rather wear the K-Swiss. Give me the white curl up K-Swiss, the dingy K-Swiss. Because I just can't do sketches. I can't do it. Can't do it. Man, they bulky. Nope. Can't do it. Will not. So give me the curl ups. The curl up Swiss. That's what the K is for. The K is spelled with the curl is spelled with a K. Curl ups. Sick of them. All right. Before I get out of here, we got to do the final year of the Black Cinema Face-Off. Final year of the Black Cinema Face-Off. We did the 90s versus the 2000s. Black films, black cinema. If you're new here, I argue that I feel like black cinema was stronger in the 90s than it was in the 2000s, especially dramas. So we did all the years. We did 90 versus 2000, 91 versus 2001, and so forth and so on. So here we go, 1999 versus 2009. Here we go. 1999. We got Foolish with Master P and Eddie Griffin. We got Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. We got the movie Trippin' with Bud from The Cosby Show, Donald Faison. We got The Wood with Tay Diggs. We got In Too Deep with Omar Epps and LL Cool J, Nia Long. Asterisk is Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence, a black film? I don't think so. It just has a black star. Got Dave Chappelle in there. But the majority of the cast, director, I don't think it's a black film. So Blue Streak is out. It's not a black film. The Best Man, Tay Diggs again. Nia Long once again. The Best Man, Morris Chestnut, Terrence Howard, Harold Perrineau. Light It Up with Usher and Rosario Dawson. Asterisk, The Hurricane with Denzel Washington. Is this a black film? A racially motivated prison sentence from a boxer, black lead, white director, diverse ensemble cast. I don't know if this is a black film, but racism is at the heart of the story. It's about a black man going to jail unjustly because he was black. What say ye? The Hurricane. Side note, that's one of my favorite Denzel performances. A lot of people saying no, some people saying yes. We kind of divided on Blue Streak. I mean, we divided on The Hurricane. Blue Streak, he didn't go to jail because he was black. He went to jail because he was a diamond thief. And it wasn't based on a true story. So that's 99, y'all. That's 99. 2009. Notorious. Madea Goes to Jail. Asterisk is Obsessed, a black film with Beyonce and Idris Elba and Ali Larter. Is that a black film? I know the Beyonce performance was lackluster, but is it a black film? I don't think so. Next Day Air with Donald Faison, Mos Def, Mike Epps, Wood Harris. Dance Flick with Damon Wayans Jr. Imagine that with Eddie Murphy. I Can Do Bad All By Myself with Taraji P. Henson. Good Hair, which is a documentary by Chris Rock about black women's hair. It's a black film. Black Dynamite. The Princess and the Frog. That's 2009. For me, I'm giving the victory to 1999. Life, The Wood, In Too Deep, The Best Man. Those are hard hitters right there. 2009, Black Dynamite. I still haven't seen The Princess and the Frog. I know. And I know Anika. But forgive me. But Black Dynamite, man, that's the crown jewel of 2009. Next Day Air was good too. Dance Flick was funny. But yeah, I got to go with 1999, man. The 90s win yet again. So that's it, man. We didn't finish the battle. I feel like the 90s have won more so than not. What other kind of battles would y'all like to see in this type of vibe right here? What other kind of battles can we do? Y'all let me know. I'm open to ideas. But that's the Black Cinema battle. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for pulling up, tuning in, taking time out your lives to listen to me run my mouth. I appreciate y'all. Patron Saints, thank you for the this or that question. Great questions, great topics. I appreciate y'all. Have we done best black superhero? We have not. We have not. It's a good idea. I want to thank y'all. I want y'all to have a great day. It's Halloween today. The day that I'm recording this is Halloween, so be safe out there. Enjoy, the day if you're in the Halloween. If not, if you are in Austin, Texas, I will be there this weekend. So pull up, come laugh with us. And I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all passionately, and we out.